Hello, welcome back to the channel, you beautiful people. We've got a different video today that we haven't done in a while. We're going to do one of our little talking videos. We are going to be telling you 5 benefits that we've noticed about living in Australia that no one seems to talk about. We'd never heard of it before we came. No one had really mentioned it. But first, we have just had a very grueling 8-hour shift in a very hot, non-air conditioned factory. It is 39 degrees in Perth today.
Hot today.
Right now as well, because it's about 3 p.m, so it's like the height of the day. So we're going to go for a little dip in the sea. After that, we'll be coming to you with 5 things that no one talks about in Australia that is amazing. Stay tuned. So the first thing we're going to bring up that no one mentions, a little bit jovial this one, is the fact that there's no need for a tumble dryer in Australia because
Bliss.
yeah, I mean, a bad day, it's still hot enough to dry your clothes in a few hours.
Even, we tested it once, we put on a wash after work, which was a little bit risky, because overnight we thought, ooh, and then the clothes might smell in the morning, but bone dry, no smell, just, yeah,
perfect.
Even dries overnight.
On something kind of related to that, we've lived in 4 different houses now, not hostels, actual houses. We've not found any radiators.
No radiators.
So that just shows how hot it is.
No tumble dryers, yeah.
No, we haven't. I don't think we've lived in a place with a tumble dryer.
Oh no, the
first place did, but that was because there was like 8 rooms and no outdoor space.
Very rogue, because when we were also looking initially for flats online, in all of the laundry rooms, they were hung upside down. Remember?
Yeah.
It's the same in that first place, and we're thinking, how is this still working? It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, very random.
Space saving, but yeah, normally the tumble dryer is like hung upside down above the washing machine.
Don't know why that is. Maybe it's a
Gone
height
on a tangent.
thing. But yeah, so first thing is about not having to use tumble dryer. On the back of that though, every garden, every bit of grass in Australia gets watered automatically at about 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Sometimes it wakes you up, and if you're not that deep a sleeper, you will hear that outside your window. All of the sprinklers will just turn on at the same time.
Yeah.
We've been caught out a few times where our washing has been hanging up a little bit too close to a sprinkler, and we've woken up and it's actually been wetter than it was when we put it out.
Yeah.
So be aware of that, but that is our first thing. The second thing, Phoebe's now going to explain for you.
Oh God. No, I'm joking. I love this one. So there's a beautiful culture here where Australians do just leave anything that they want to get rid of on their front porch.
Yeah, like front garden. And it's not just crap.
No, it's genuinely good stuff. Like in England, it's things that we would package up and take to a charity shop or something, like things that are good enough to have another life.
Yeah.
But yeah, they just leave it on the verge, and it's so good. Sometimes there's like amazing things or like huge pieces of furniture, and I'm like, shall we? And Danny's like, no,
we've got
we
4
don't
miles to walk and no space in our bedroom. I think it's linked to the fact that I think there's not many tips around, dumps, places to bring big bits of rubbish yourself.
Yeah.
So I think it's like, after a certain amount of time, if it's left out, then the bin men will take it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think. Don't quote me on that. It might be different state to state. But yeah, what have we found on the side of the road? We've got a plant pot recently.
A plant.
A hanging, like a crochet hanging thing for the plant pot.
Yeah.
We got, which you actually saw in a video, which I'll play the clip now. We found 2 massive. Well, we thought it was soap or body wash, but it was actually really nice moisturiser.
Which
unopened.
has been ideal because we did get quite burnt again last
And they were $50 each, so we got $100 worth of moisturiser.
And I don't think we'll even get through that one in the time that we're living
here. I mean, I don't moisturise.
It's a big old pouch.
You've got all your other little moisturisers to rotate between anyway.
Which is going to be like silky smooth in May.
But it's got aloe vera in it as well, so it's good for sunburn. Yeah. Which we haven't had too much of, but we are currently nursing a little bit. But that's fine. Yeah, we've got loads of stuff on the side of roads. We are, as soon as we get a car or a van, we're just going to drive around some like nice, expensive neighbourhoods and just see if we can pick up anything cool.
Yeah, someone did give us that tip. They said they gave us the names of a few places that we had to drive around where it's a bit more fancy.
Yeah.
You get some really good things. And also we really noticed it straight after Christmas and New Year. I guess that's a time where a lot of people have just got
got new stuff.
Things and
Yeah, got rid of old
that
stuff.
we need to get rid of, and we drove to work on like the 5th or something.
Yeah.
And almost every house on the way to work had things outside.
But they'll have like signs saying like fridge in completely working order, TVs in working order, washing machine, dishwashers, like mattresses that actually you probably wouldn't want to take like a mattress that had been out for a long time, but ones that looked pretty clean. You obviously don't know what creepy crawlies are going to get up inside it when you're in Australia.
No, and I guess it's ideal with the weather here, because at home if you left loads of things outside it'd just get rained on and then go mouldy. And
yeah, exactly.
But here it's perfect.
Yeah, it might get attacked by a couple of sprinklers, but it'll dry out soon. So the third thing that, I guess it's a bit more of an obvious, the first two you'd never know unless you live in here. I guess the first one you could assume because the weather's so good. But the third thing is that you never really feel like you're an outsider in Australia, even when you're travelling or you're moving to live here, because so many people are in the same position as you. I don't think there's like a country on earth where there's more people, like a percentage of the population who are doing the same thing, travelling, exploring. Like, I mean, it's the best place to come and do it. Like, you've probably seen that from a lot of our videos and a lot of other people's videos. And as we get to explore a little bit more of the whole of Australia, the east, the north, the south, maybe the outback and places like that, you'll see why so many people do come here. But a byproduct of that is every other person you see, if not they outpopulate the locals maybe, is just people who are in the same position. And I think we've only found that locals have been really like well receiving of it as well. Like all the locals love when they hear a British accent, especially, I think. But yeah, I think it's very easy to talk to people, make friends. You don't feel like you're alone too much.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, we've met loads of people. We actually are thinking about doing a video on how to make friends, because apparently that's a big topic when travelling, how to make friends. Apparently a lot of people
really
struggle.
Tried though. We've just been really lucky.
Yeah, there's a few different methods that we know, and you actually solo travelled for about a year in total and made loads of lifelong friends as well. So, and that was alone. Obviously it's different when you're in a couple, because maybe you don't need to find friends because you have someone anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got loads of info about that. But yeah, I think that's a nice little one. It makes sense, but you'd never picture before you go there that actually you're going to feel at home because everyone's in the same boat.
And also, like, I remember before we left, we had a couple of friends that were on the other side. And we were like, oh, but it's a shame because that's so far away. But actually, once you're here, Australia is, of course, huge.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel difficult to get to the other side, or...
Yeah, I mean, we did it for Christmas.
You still feel connected to those people, even though they're miles away.
Yeah, we went over to Brisbane for Christmas. You're welcome to check out. I think we made 4 or 5 videos while we were there.
We did.
But yeah, I think that's a nice one, a nice wholesome one.
Yeah.
Right, we've taken refuge under a little tree because, as we said earlier, it's 39 degrees. It's actually now 39.2 degrees.
Hot.
Because in Australia they have an amazing weather app where you can see the decimals. BOM weather. But yeah, anyway, what's the next one?
The next one is it number 4?
Yeah, number 4
is how people are always just dressed so casual.
Yes.
Like, you just feel so chilled wherever you go. Also the fact that you can just not wear shoes and go into a supermarket.
Bloop.
Any restaurant would probably also take you with no shoes.
We've been to supermarkets where people have literally just been in swimming trunks, like no top, no shoes, no nothing.
I love it.
And it's so
even,
normal.
I know definitely with children, and obviously like it does happen in England, but I guess also maybe because it's cold, even if you go to the beach, you're normally wearing clothes, you're cosy underneath, and then you undress and then you redress when you leave. But I just love that you see people just walking from the town literally in their bathing suit or
and I think on that,
whatever.
like, there's such a lack of
bathing
pressure.
Suit? It's a bit old-fashioned.
There's such a lack of pressure to dress up, especially for women. Like, you don't feel like you have to, I mean, you'll be able to say it better, but you don't feel like you have to put a face of makeup on, you don't have to spend hours on your hair and buy expensive dresses and stuff because everyone's just looking comfortable. Your hair looks great. Phoebe's made a new serum for her hair. Maybe we'll explain that in a video.
Yeah, if you're interested in natural
waves
cosmetics, let me know.
But yeah, it's lovely that you can go anywhere with the wardrobe that you've already got.
Yeah.
Like you can go on nights out just wearing what I'm wearing now.
It wasn't a stress at all over Christmas, New Year. We weren't like at home. My thought is, oh, I need to make sure I'm wearing closed toes.
Apart from work, there's obviously you do have to wear long sleeves a lot at work and stuff like that. That's a different story.
But yeah, we
like how you dress. So the fifth and final thing, which I think is a surprise, I don't know why, I think it's because coming from England it's very different, but everyone is so positive. Every conversation, every bit of small talk you have is positive. We just had an interaction just then in the park we're in, and no one's really talking about bad weather. No one even complains it's too hot really when you're talking to them. No one complains about work.
Isn't it great summer, great weather? So yeah.
If anything, like you don't often really talk about the weather. Like a lot of people say like when we left work today, the lady in reception said, make sure you get yourself in the seat and stuff like that. But it's always just upbeat, and I feel like when you're like the way Brits communicate, whether you're on a train or you're just queuing or something, it's normally in the form of a complaint and kind of laughing about a complaint.
Like almost bonding over shared misery.
But here it's like the opposite. Like, I think you'd be quite out of place to be just complaining to strangers, and you'd probably be ignored.
I think it goes like hand in hand with just the way they live, like the work-life balance, and obviously everyone has their own stresses and problems, but it's just very relaxed.
100%. And we're generalising, of course. Everyone's different, but like
we've
been here for 4 months maybe.
My God.
October, November, December, January, coming up to just over 4 months, and we've been in the east, the west. We've travelled up a bit, travelled down a bit, spoke to loads of people. We've been quite chatty this time since we've been here. I actually did say that when we were coming out, I wanted to be one of them people that are just chatty. Like you just go into a petrol station and you just start chatting.
And the fact that that's just like twigged something in my brain. Everyone calls you mate, even if they don't know you. I love that.
Mate. It's a nice welcoming word. I guess up north in England you'd get like pet or darling or something like that. They're a bit more. Down south, a little bit less.
Doesn't really happen.
Don't really get it so much. Up north in England maybe is more similar to Australia.
It's just so friendly.
Very friendly, very nice people. We've loved our time here, and that is 5 things that we think we didn't know, and we think maybe you didn't know about Australia, but you soon find out after living it. We could probably do 5 more of these videos as well, but we have loads of different ideas for these sorts of videos where we can just quickly film a little video after work where we do actually have a message to say. We're a little bit tired and we don't have the time maybe to go out and spend a full day getting those messages into a vlog or something. Here we can just sit down, chat. The videos seem to do reasonably well and people seem to like it.
There's things that we would be curious to know as well before we came here. Like, it would have been a video that we would have clicked on.
We love the fact that these sorts of videos we get a lot of responses, and then we actually learn so much. Like about your lives, about your what your experiences are, other things. You can tell people other things that they wouldn't know about Australia, because most of our audience live here. I think 80% of people live in Australia.
That's crazy.
And speaking of audiences, 90% of people who watch our videos aren't subscribed. We have hit 1,000 subscribers now. That could be 10,000 maybe. If that 90%. Don't know if the math's in there. But if you enjoy, subscribe. Check out our previous videos if you're new. If you're old, thank you for being old. Thank you for coming back, and we will see you in the next one. Please do like, subscribe. We love you. Goodbye.